In today's video, I just wanted to go over some of my favorite Borderlands 3 weapons. Not necessarily the best ones, but just my personal favorite while I've been playing the gunner. Alright, let's get into it. So my first weapon on the list here is the Alchemist. Now this weapon, nobody ever speaks of it, but this is a god tier boss killing weapon, especially the variant that I got on my gunner with buffed incendiary damage once I get out of Ironberry. Well, it gave Ironberry use at least. The gun is a Torg that shoots sticky gyrojets. Usually the gun would damage yourself, but I'm already running a transformer. It deals shock damage to yourself, so you just heal yourself as you fire the gun. Just watch how fast I delete this boss's health bar. I probably didn't even need to shoot as many of the sticky gyrojets or whatever they're called. His health bar just disappeared. The Companion Handgun by Jacobs is a revolver that every time you hit a critical shot, it is a 100% guaranteed chance to ignite the enemy with incendiary damage. I got a variant that when I exit Iron Bear, my next two magazines are buffed with 40% incendiary damage bonus. This, in conjunction with the rest of her skill trees and all her bonus incendiary, this thing does a lot of damage. And nobody talks about this gun either, just like the Alchemist. I love this gun. It's one of my favorites in the game for sure. This is probably in my top 3. Just because I like the revolver style weapon. That, and with the bottomless, I run a bottomless gunner, Moe's. The 2 magazines last plenty long enough for me to get my whole cooldown back on my Iron Bear to reset the incendiary damage. Does it do the most damage? No, but it's one of the highest damage handguns I've seen, and it's a 100% chance to ignite on critical hit, which I love that about it. The Kutzman SMG has received some nerfs, but it's still a monster weapon. This thing still puts out so much damage on bigger enemies with bigger hurt boxes, because just the way the gun works, it has to travel through the enemy, and as it travels, it just cuts them up. This is post nerf with minus 25% critical hit damage, and it's still almost half his health bar in one burst. Not even 2 whole magazines to almost kill him. This gun is just, it's been a monster from day one, and I don't know if it'll ever stop. It's pretty straightforward. Everyone knows what the Kutzman does. The Embrace the Pain. This gun surprised me. I didn't expect it to be as good as it is. You can do a bit of some work with the Moe's build and make this gun a real powerhouse. If you throw an elemental projector on this gun, buff all your incendiary perks, and you invest in the second to last perk in the green tree, which when a COV weapon heats up, it does more gun damage up to 36%. This thing can output some major damage, and we're about to showcase that here in a second. Click, click, there it is. Alright, here we go. Now this was my first time testing this weapon out. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, but it might make a mainstay in my build. For one, with my Mo's build, it doesn't use any ammo. With it being COV, it regens ammo very fast. Look at that. It does break relatively fast, but the damage you get out of it before it breaks is immense. Look at that, that's insane. And yeah, like I said, we didn't lose any ammo. Incredible gun, fun gun, and I think this may be my favorite Mo's build. The double penetrating Roizen's Thorns. See, now this gun is probably my favorite gun in the game. Why? Just because it looks pretty. I just like the rose aesthetic. It is not at all good at killing bosses. It does a very mediocre amount of damage. But that's not its strong suit. Where this gun shines is in mobbing. It's very good at killing different ground troops. It shoots corrosive and incendiary at the same time. With the double penetrating, you get 2 corrosive rounds that go down the middle of the spread, and then you get 4 incendiary rockets following around it in kind of a plus formation. I'm going to show you gameplay of mobbing with this gun instead of trying to kill a boss. As you'll see here, I've gone to the Cistern of Slaughter. This really showcases the strong suit of this gun. It does a lot of damage. It's basically a handheld Torg shotgun. It just does an immense amount of damage to these like smaller, I don't want to say smaller enemies, but they definitely have less health. Enemies that are immune to corrosive, like these loogie skags, you can still kill them with relative ease in here because they are immune to the center of your shot, but the 4 rockets that surround your shot just kill it anyway. As you can see, yeah, you pretty much just get to spray it around at the ground in front of you and it's gonna kill stuff. It does have the secondary sticky fire mode, and it does a relatively good amount of damage, especially to like the Tink sentry turrets in like the slaughter shaft when they put those up. And here we can it's just a fun weapon. I like it, it's pretty. And there's us killing a loogie skag even though he's immune to the middle of the rounds. It's just my favorite. Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys for watching. I'm having a lot of fun with Borderlands 3. I hope you are too. Tell me your favorite weapons in the comments. Maybe subscribe, you know, if you want.
I fall in love too easily. I fall in love too fast. I fall in love too terribly hard for love to ever last.